we have these two LEADALLWAY push utility carts, and in this video I'm going to be comparing both of them against each other. Now this one is made of aluminum and it weighs 17 pounds. This one is made of alloyed steel and it weighs 35 pounds. The weight capacity of the aluminum one is 440 pounds, and the weight capacity of the alloyed steel one is 880 pounds. So this one, as you can tell from the numbers, is much more higher quality, much more durable, and can handle a lot more weight than the aluminum one. Now I will say that this one is bigger and it's much nicer, but it still glides across the ground like butter. The wheels are very high quality, and you won't ever get those wheel skips. That's where the wheels that are straight, they can't move around. That's when they're straight, when they skip across the ground. And the time that I used this, I didn't have any of those issues. And when we were pushing it over some of the cracks in the concrete, it was able to go over them no problem. It didn't spill over at all. Whereas this one, unfortunately, did happen one time. The stuff didn't spill over, which was fortunate. But so the wheels on this one are way higher quality than the ones on this one. But I will say that the obvious pro that this one has over this one is it weighs about half the amount that this one has. So if you have like an apartment or a smaller house, I would maybe opt for this one. Although it has half the weight capacity of this one, it's much lighter and much easier to move around. Now, a great thing about both of these carts is they both can be folded and put in storage. So if you push your foot on that bar there, you'll be able to fold the handle down, and they both get pretty skinny, as you can see there. So it can fit in tight, slim spaces if you don't have a lot of space for storage, as you can see there. So we use both of these carts, and I will say that my preference is definitely the 880-pound cart, not only because it can handle more weight, but just because I think it looks so great too. The mat on the actual cart itself has grooves in it, and it's really high quality rubber material, so that whatever item you put on there, the grooves keep it from moving around and sliding off. So it grips things really nicely. And the handle also is really nice too. It's like a nice rubbery foam material. So this one just looks so much nicer, so I much prefer this one. But if you have maybe a smaller space or an apartment, I would probably opt for this one because you don't really have too much business, at least I assume so, moving anything that's incredibly heavy. You probably will be moving boxes or totes, something that will all remain under that weight pound limit of 440 pounds. But both are really good carts, and I definitely would recommend both of them.